is up? Yo, what is up? Alright, today we're making some French onion soup. This is another dish that I have never crafted before, but it's fine because it's food. I don't know, it's not a big deal. We got it. We got it. You believe in yourself, just like have some sort of dish in your mind, you believe in yourself. We're gonna put mushrooms in this, and then you just freaking manifest it. uh, I mean, you still gotta do stuff, but hey, it's all the same. Okay, so this is actually a very simple dish. Even though I've never made it before, I have a pretty good understanding of what the steps are and what to do. I've eaten it a few times. I know the ingredients off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna get everything prepared, and I'm also gonna kind of add my own twists and turns because I like to do that. Um, I'll bring up all the ingredients first. Traditionally, this soup gets topped with Swiss cheese and probably another cheese like Gruyere or something. But I just have Gouda and mozzarella. That's what I'm going to be using today. It's all the same. I mean, it depends on your flavor liking, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, we really don't need much. Garlic, onions, thyme, rosemary, butter. I'm gonna be putting mushrooms in this French onion soup. I know it's blasphemy, but tastes so good. And we got beef broth, and that's it. It's a hearty, like fulfilling dish. Very simple but elegant. Oh, also white wine. Typically we use sherry. This is just a Sauvignon Blanc, and yeah, it works. It works all the same. No problem. So we're gonna start by prepping all of our stuff. So I bought 5 onions. Should be more than enough. Just gonna chop these. I think maybe even 4 will be more than enough. Always, try your best to keep your area as organized as you can. It helps so much, honestly. Like if there's shit all over my station, aka cutting board, table, whatever the hell I'm using to cook, I don't know. I can't take it anymore. I start to freak out. Okay, this has got to go. No rings while cooking. It's clearly a hazard. And also just to let's bring up the compost. Okay. Yeah, so it's best to process these things kind of all at once. So I like to just chop off the tops and then the bottoms. I believe, or I find it's most efficient that way. And about the onion juices and such, that can be mitigated with a really sharp knife. So the sharper your knife, the less cells are broken every time you slice into an onion, which is pretty cool, pretty nifty information. I'm just gonna turn this pot on low. We're gonna be using butter, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom because it helps conduct the heat. It's not a very good idea to start heating up a pan or a pot without any fat in it, because otherwise it could warp the steel or iron or whatever the hell you're using as a cooking platform. It's gotta be able to, the oils and fats distribute the heat more evenly and kind of hold on to it better. Okay. Also, my apologies. I haven't been cooking on Tuesdays very often. I actually started going to Smash Bros tournaments on Tuesdays. I missed yesterday. I was busy doing something else. But I have been going on Tuesdays now. So I might just switch my main cooking day to Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. See how that feels. I mean, so far this is 2 Wednesdays in a row, I think, that I've been cooking on. Feels pretty good to me. Uh, okay, that was a bit of a waste of an onion, to be honest. But that onion was, when I bought it, it had no skin on it, so don't know whose grubby fingers could have slid all over it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely getting into the eyeballs. Oh my god. Ugh. My knife could definitely be sharper. Alright, here we go. So I would cut these, when thinking about doing these, or like really anything, where you're cutting a mass amount of stuff, of the same ingredient in particular, it's most important to be mindful of the size of the cuts that you're making. Because if you have a bunch of cuts that are unequal, the cuts, the parts that fall out or like that go into the pan, they're gonna cook unevenly. So you want to be as even as possible when you're doing this. And like do your best. It's okay, to be a little inconsistent, but this is a great way to practice. And then whenever it's kind of hard to get that last little bit, whenever you have that, I just like to just cut it however. No problem. I really want to make cooking as um, painless. I mean, I know we're doing French onion soup. It's kind of painful on the eyeballs, but like as stress-free as possible, really. Yeah, that last bit's always difficult. It's alright. We make do. We make do. And onions are something. They're a vegetable that are actually pretty dangerous. Super easy to cut yourself on. So definitely be cautious with onions. Because of the skin and the shape of it, the rounded shape. As long as you're cutting with the flat part, oops, we lost the frickin' middle part of the bulb. Oops. As long as it's on a flat surface, the onion itself shouldn't be too bad, but the layers of skin can be quite slippy sometimes. So if you find that sometimes you'll see that this part of the onion will be shiny. If it's shiny, then you can just like wipe it off. There's actually like a very, very thin layer um, of like I don't know what it's called, but there's a very thin layer of skin that is formed on top, and you can usually just like brush it off, and that will help. But yeah, definitely you want to have your fingers like right on top and as stable as possible, and then use this part of your knuckle, the first knuckle of your finger. I mean, this could be considered the first knuckle, but like this knuckle closest to your fingertip. Okay, I can tell if the hat's on backwards. Okay, there you go. Don't be afraid to go a little slower. I know definitely I'm one to rush things, so this is something that I personally have to be super mindful of. I've done it with lettuce, like I was working in the kitchen and we needed to chop up some lettuce. And actually, I didn't even need to, but it was like personal preference for me. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do this real quick. And I ended up, because I was going so quick and like not really paying attention, I did have my hand like this, but I came up and this wrist, for whatever reason, it like I made a mistake and it curled in, so the knife blade kind of went like this, right through my fingernail. Oh my god, that was brutal. I started bleeding everywhere, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit. I mean, like it happened, and I just like looked, and I was like, fuck. And then I started bleeding everywhere, and I was like, okay, okay, we gotta deal with this. And I like went in and got it cleaned up as best I could, and then I sat outside for a little bit. Or no, 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 no. So after I got it cleaned up, I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's work some more. And so I'm like in the kitchen again, and within like 30 seconds, uh, I started to like lose my vision, and I was like, oh shit, okay, maybe we'll take a quick little break. Lost a little too much blood. So I mean that is lettuce, but it's a lesson on rushing through shit. Don't rush through shit, guys. Oh my god. If you want to keep your fingertips, do not rush through shit. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Um, just these two last onions, yeah. Yeah, there's so many onions on this plate, I can't even tell if there's any more big chunks hidden. Okay. And to kind of maintain the size that I'm looking for, I'm just using my fingers that are holding onto the onion to like slowly like inch back. Okay, here's the last one, and then we're going into the pot. And if you find your wrist gets tired, this is a little tip a friend of mine taught me. If you find that your wrist is getting tired after like cutting like this is totally perpendicular or parallel, I guess you could call it. You still want to be parallel, but I guess just putting it on a slight angle, whatever you're cutting, can help with the um, fatigue. And it's nice to use your thumb here in the back as an anchor for the rest of your hand. Okay. The onions have been chopped. There's a shit ton of onions. Oh my god. Nice. Okay, so the plan is to get these all in here, all at once, hopefully. Um, close that up. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna. Ow. Oil is decently hot, but not quite. So we're gonna turn it up to mid, and we're gonna do some beurre on there, in there. Butter. Some of that good cow. What do you get? Cow milk fat. Some of that cow milk fat. Nicely churned cow milk fat. European cow milk fat. Probably use about I'd say this, like half of this is like a tablespoon. This is like 2 tablespoons of butter. We have butter and olive oil in there. That's totally fine. Extra flavor. And also be careful of your knife after you're done cutting stuff with acid or in particular onions and garlic. Most, especially garlic. Garlic actually has an enzyme in it that will corrode your knife. Erode or corrode? I don't know. It makes your knife rust. Like if you left garlic juices on your knife for 24 hours, your knife would in fact rust. Try it out at home if you want, but I would not recommend it. Unless you got an old knife that you just want to get rid of anyways. Do what you want. It's your life, your knife. Personally, I only got two, so I'm gonna not do that. Gonna keep my knives garlic juice free. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get that mound of onion up in here. Turn it down to about medium low. Let's not make a disaster. Oh shit. Might be needing a bigger pot. Alright, and now I just want to coat the onions completely. So I'm using a mix of butter and olive oil. Mm. Let's use this. It's my favorite spatula right here. This red boy. And we're not going to worry about salting these for a while. It's important to remember that when you salt stuff, it squeezes the juice, aka like the water out of it. So it can kind of mess up the cooking process. You want the onion to maintain the liquid inside for pretty much as long as possible when you're cooking, like slow cooking onions, otherwise they'll burn. So yeah, I definitely would not add salt until near to the end. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't realize how much onion this is. I'm gonna be around like medium to medium high heat in between there, and just coating all of these with fat so the heat distributes evenly throughout all of them. Actually, shit, we can even go almost high. Go a little bit crazy with it. I've done this, like this many onions more or less for work before. So I know that, like, as long as I'm paying attention and stirring it, as long as you're paying attention and stirring it when you're making this, there will be no issues. If you ever notice that it starts to, get like brown and dark on the bottom, then you just add your white wine. No problems. Here, my white wine. Boom. And in the meantime, let's get. I've got some of this. We need probably about 5 cups of beef broth. So grab the measuring cup. So one of these and 3 cups of water equals 4 cups of broth. That might be enough. We'll see. Let's get 3 cups of water first. Two. Okay. Alright, 3 cups of water and one of these. Never actually bought this stuff before. Oh. Okay, it's just normal beef broth, but more more concentrated than usual. To be honest, it smells kind of burnt. But, now well. Kobe. Ah, dude, every time I say Kobe, it's so blasphemous to miss, and I just missed. I just heard it roll all the way down the stairs. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that might be plenty. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my herbs going. So personally, I'm a huge fan of rosemary. So I'm gonna add some of that. Okay. Rosemary and beef is just a legendary combo. And because this is actually fresh rosemary, we're going to wait to add it until a little bit later. Till we add the broth, I think. Well, just before we add the broth, actually. You can even see it. Might be difficult on that camera, but there is quite a lot of water pooling at the bottom. Hopefully you guys can catch that. Let's see. I'll just pull it over here. But yeah, quite a lot of juice. Um, so if we added salt, that would just be no good. Probably be a lot more water down there. A lot more onion juice. Okay, we're gonna leave it now. Get a little bit of browning on the bottom, and then we're gonna stir it every about 5 minutes. And the reason why I'm being cautious right now is because I'm doing it on a bit higher heat than you might normally do. But it's cool. As long as you're attentive, shouldn't be much of an issue. So yeah, not a whole lot of time, but boom. I mean, we're gonna save a lot of time by cooking on high, I'll tell you that. And the quickest way to clear time is definitely just gently pinch your fingers down the stem. Sensing a lot of hate, but we're chilling. Time is very delicate, and it kind of like it's definitely not a delicate flavor, I'll tell you that. But to work with it, you gotta be careful. It takes time, but it's definitely you know what? That's probably why they called it that. I'm not gonna lie. Because it takes so damn long to get all the leaves off the stem. Oh yeah, that it takes so much fucking time to clean these things. Let's just call it time. Genius. Genius. Okay, and because there's so much liquid, let me turn on that overhead fan. Because there's so much liquid, it actually, I shouldn't even be worrying about it burning. But, can you see that very well? Not really, but it's definitely cooked down. It was about double the height not too long ago. Just pretty nice. Now we just gotta get all them onions browned, and that's gonna be delicious. So so good. Like nice caramelized onions. Oof. Yeah, can't be beat. Personally, I like to caramelize my onions for a lot of stuff. Just go slow. Have nice slow cooked onions. Cooking is also a great time to get in touch with yourself, especially when you're picking time. Just snip this time, feel the time, become the time in your dreams later. Do what you need to do to live your life. I might just become a time plant later. Might be a little more fun than human, not sure. Definitely less smelly. Okay. Thyme sprigs, the little leaves, they look really pretty whole, but to get them more, I mean, I guess it's soup, so it didn't really matter. Shit, whatever. I was considering just leaving them whole, but to be honest, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, since it's soup, I was gonna say, you can just keep them whole, and it looks actually really pretty that way. I like that. Although the biggest difference is probably that um, if you leave it whole, then it may get stuck in your teeth, or it might just be a bit of a nuisance. Um, like you'll feel it, but it's in a soup, so I don't know. It'll probably be fine. I'm sure. Okay. So now pretty much all we need to do is chop up some garlic and mushrooms. I'm gonna saute some mushrooms in a separate pan, and then add those in later. Get a nice, rich, deep brown to mushroom flavor in there as well. My God. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, so let's do the mushies first. I'm now gonna add the rosemary and thyme. Get that in there. Maybe a little more butter too. Definitely using the back of the knife there. I had a chef get so mad at me because I borrowed her knife and I like kind of scraped the board a little bit when I was cutting, and she was just like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? That's my knife!" And I was like, "Hey, shit! Oh, my bad, my bad." She was like super defensive. I'm like, "Yo, all right, keep it, yo. It's fine." It's like, "Don't fucking scrape it, yo." I'm like, "All right, sure, whatever you say, ma'am." I only worked that job for 1 day. All right, there was a bit of browning at the bottom, but we started up nice and good, so we're chilling now. Yeah, it's looking good. But yes, so now would be a great time to add salt because all of the water on the bottom has evaporated. So this is a good time as well to turn it down. For sure, for sure. So not going crazy on the salt. Maybe about a quarter teaspoon of salt there for 4 onions. Pretty average sized onions, I'd say about the size of a fist each. I mean, if you got small fists, then maybe a fist and a half, but most people I would say about a fist size. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Good, good, good. The steam is actually nice. I feel like I'm in a sauna just for my right hand and wrist. I love saunas. Okay, just make sure the whole bottom is covered. What was I gonna do? I think I was gonna add butter. Let's do that. So I added about 2 tablespoons already. I'm just gonna add. This is probably about 1 more. Nice. And then we'll get some garlic. Oh, let's do the mushrooms first. The mushrooms are gonna have to catch up, which is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. I like to cook mushrooms on like super high heat anyways. And you can also put a lid on that bad boy pot. It's actually probably a good idea. Let me just do that. Um, then the water won't evaporate as harshly. Yeah, I can turn off that overhead fan. Okay. Yeah, who could clean these pans? Who the freak? It was me. I cleaned the pans. Okay, mushrooms. We're gonna do medium-high heat to start. Ah! Oil cap down. I'll probably do. These are cremini mushrooms, by the way. Let's see, maybe like 7 mushies. It's like a good handful or so. Yeah, pretty good, I would say. Actually, I would probably even do more than that. Like 1 more handful. Yeah. Still got a pretty good amount left. Freaking love mushrooms. Took some the other day too. Okay. So I need this butter off the knife first. I mean, we could have butter on the mushrooms, but too late. Ain't no problem. We're chilling and vibing. Just chopping shit. Here we go. So my favorite way to cut mushrooms is to actually half them, but as you're halving them, you slice the first bit. So I'll like go through until I get halfway, flip it over, and then chop it like that. Definitely, in a restaurant or something, your chef probably won't like that unless he doesn't care how you like it or like how the mushrooms actually look. But for like the quickest cutting method I found, this is like the quickest and also the safest. I've definitely cut my hand on mushrooms before, cause like if you're just freaking like flying through it, can be dangerous, can be sketchy. So I like to slice, 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 half, and then do the same thing. And if you get fast at it, it can look pretty cool. Hold on, let's see if I can pull it off without losing a finger. Whoop, onion tip down, or mushroom tip. Mushroom tip down! It has hit the floor! I repeat, the mushroom tip has hit the floor. That should be dragging down there. Hoo-wee. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now really all we're looking for is browning these mushrooms. Getting that caramelization. And, not burning them. That would be good. You don't want no burnt mushrooms. It tastes like shit. Tastes so bad. Okay. Wait, did I call them mushrooms? I'm sure I probably just did, but whatever. It's fine. You all know what I'm doing. What I'm talking about. Okay. And gonna kind of do the same thing with these mushrooms. Uh, kind of overcrowded pan here, to be honest, but it'll be fine. The mushrooms will um, simmer down, so to speak. And now we can spend a hefty chunk of time with this quite abundantly filled head of garlic, but they're all just tiny. Must have been a stressed garlic. Okay, we're just gonna smack them. Give them all a good smack. It's fine. Just helps loosen up the skin. Then you can just peel it right off. And sometimes the harder the smack, the more efficient the peel. I've definitely like just messed around and just like done that, and you know what? Like look how easy that is. It's gone. There's literally no skin. All in one piece too. Like that old Mandarin orange trick. My mom used to be like, she'd always like challenge us, me and my brother and I, um, like, oh, can you get can you get the mandarin orange peel off all in one go? It'll look like an elephant if you do. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta make me a mandarin peel elephant. And every time I eat a mandarin orange, I try to get it all in one shot. It's always satisfying. It's always satisfying. Okay. So yeah, basically now I'm just gonna be stirring the mushrooms and onions every few minutes. The mushrooms I'm gonna actually let brown for a while. Like I'll smell them. I'll just give it a sniff in the air, and then be like, oh, yep, mushrooms. It's time to flip, because you can get a little bit of char on them, and it's actually delicious. Adds a lot of depth of flavor. Ain't nothing quite like charred mushrooms. So you can give the air a sniff, and like right now, smell the mushrooms. They smell kind of like wet-ish. Um, there'll be a like distinct change in aroma. Where like, okay, that there's a bit of burn, a bit of burnt in the air. But right now, it just smells like kind of mushroom water, garlic, and those onions definitely need to be stirred right now. Oh, maybe not. Just leave the lid off for a little bit. Let the water evaporate. Because we actually do want to have some of the mushroom or the onion get stuck to the bottom. Um, I mean, we don't like necessarily want it, but what we do want is to have the like darker part of the onion. So when it becomes caramelized, the brown bits, they'll stick to the bottom of the pan, like the sugars from the onion, and that's the part, the sugar of the onion is the part that browns up. And once we see that hitting the bottom of the pan, sticking up like down there, then we're gonna hit it with some white wine, and that's called deglazing. So basically, the chunks that get stuck to the bottom of the pot, pan, whatever you're using, they're called sucs, S-U-C-S, and they're actually a really great way to um, like pull flavor uh, back into your dish, because like that's like golden goodness at the bottom of your pan. You just gotta not leave it behind. Like you could do anything, like cook anything. Like let's say you're cooking a steak and you're searing it hard, and then you give it a flip, and on the bottom of the pan there is a bunch of like brown stuff, and you're like, oh shit, what is this? It's like kind of burnt, but no, no, no. That's goodies. That's pure goodness right there. So you take that, and if it's a steak in particular, then you can use beef broth, or red wine. Red wine works well. Some cab sav, and yeah, also this is kind of what we're looking for the mushrooms. Nice like brown there. It's another good one like that. That's kind of golden color on the mushrooms. It's hella hot. But that's why I just leave it on one side for a little bit. Adds a lot of flavor. I'll do that with my broccoli as well. Just like sear the shit out of one side of the broccoli. Mmm, I love broccoli. Okay. So yeah, we're pretty much just chilling now. Just gonna wait for the souks to hit the bottom of the pan. Process this garlic. By process, I just mean chop, slice, mince, anything but brutalize. Okay, I'm gonna clean that garlic acid off the knife for sure. Don't want no rusty blade. Alright, I smell that that mushroom char. It's in the air. And same thing when these mushrooms, like if chunks of it start to get stuck to the bottom of the pan, that's good. We're gonna hit it with the wine and we're gonna deglaze that pan. But yeah, this is pretty much it. That's French onion soup, everybody. That's all you got. You cook up some onions after you slice them nice. Um, add your fat, whatever kind of aromatics you want. You got your broth, and the rest is just flavor. Ah, that was close. The rest is just flavor. And I got my phone here as a camera. That would have been horrible. A rip phone. That shit would have died. Um, but yeah, it's simple. It's super simple. Like I've never made this before. Disclaimer: never made it before, but it's not so bad. And if you're wondering why you might be taking advice from someone who's never made French onion soup before, well, yeah, that beats me too. I don't know. But hey, we're here to have fun and just chill. And I'm really just like, the purpose of me streaming this is to have fun and also to show everyone else that like cooking is fun. Yo, like just chill, bro. Just chill. Like a lot of people don't really like believe in their cooking skills or nothing. But all you gotta do is believe. In the words of Mindy. I think her name is Mindy. From what's his? Oh man, Poseidon's daughter from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. All you gotta do is believe, yo. Yo, if I can do it, if my dumb ass can cook French onion soup, man, you can cook anything you want. I mean, to be fair, I've got like professional training, but uh, it's fine. It's fine. You don't need professional training to be a professional cook. Just like watch the Food Network for a weekend. Yeah, might need at least 2 days to absorb. Yeah, we got some browning at the bottom of this pan, as we can see, I hope. So, you know what that means? That means Sauvignon Blanc. Maybe about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Just enough to coat bottom of the pan. And the great thing about this is the wine actually goes directly, I mean, into the sky, but also into the mushrooms. And it really adds a good flavor to the mushroom. Red wine as well, so good. If you cook your mushrooms and add red wine to it, holy shit. Eat that shit up. Mm. Let's get a little bit of beef broth in there too. You can really use any liquid to deglaze, which is great. And pretty much the goal, like my goal when I'm cooking mushrooms, is basically to first step. There's like 3 objectives. So the first step is to get a good sear on the mushrooms, which adds flavor and also browns the bottom of the pan. So then we'll have the soups for later. Step 2 is you want to like basically cook them hard enough so you've gotten a pretty good majority of liquid out of them, and then you deglaze the pan. And what that does, because you can use anything. Like let's say you're doing Asian cooking. So what you could do is you could take lemon juice and water, just a little bit, just to mix it up. And you could do just lemon juice as well, but you could use like ginger and lemon juice, and then deglaze the pan with that. Hit it really hard, toss it up, and all the mushrooms are gonna up all that good juice. And the mushrooms now, since we're using beef broth and wine, it's literally gonna taste like beef broth and wine and mushroom, like all in one. And they're little flavor bombs. Do that with broccoli as well. It's so good. So good. Oh, and these onions smell so good too. That thyme and rosemary and the butter. Take me now. French onion soup, take me now. Let's give these a taste. Mm. Rich. Definitely need a little more time. And I mean, these are going into a soup. And the great thing about mushrooms in soup is they'll just like take on the soup's flavor. And we're gonna add garlic now to this pan. Garlic and mushroom, yes. And let's also, the good idea when you're adding flavors is to add them to other parts of your dish. So, for example, we added thyme and rosemary to our onions. I'm not going to add thyme to the mushrooms, but I am going to add rosemary to the mushrooms. Mushrooms and rosemary is just a holy combo, in my opinion. It's so good. Ah! I hope the stream didn't die. Did it die? Alright, cool. That's good. I freaking slapped my laptop closed. Okay, yeah, we're gonna add a bit of rosemary. Okay, definitely more than that. So now we got just garlic, rosemary, white wine, and beef broth in the mushrooms. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. That is a really nice combination of flavors. And you gotta be careful with the garlic, especially on a higher heat, because it can fry and brown really quickly. And garlic is a lot like butter in the sense of it browns really quick, and when it's burnt, it tastes like shit. So be super cautious of that. And really the trick is just to keep the garlic moving. Make sure it's not sitting on one side too long. Make sure heat is not too high. And again, we got a good browning on the bottom of the pan, so we're gonna hit it with that white wine. And deglaze the pan. Get them soups off the pan. Simple, simple. Lots of flavor. Cool. So I'm just gonna let this alcohol cook off, and then we're gonna take this mushroom mixture off to the side. And it's just gonna, the flavors are just gonna marry all together real nice. In theory. And like these onions still, like they're just bubbling away. They're looking great. Not really getting very brown, but that's okay. That's okay. Soon we'll add the broth to the onion mix. Oh, yeah, I guess you could call it an onion mix. Onions, butter, oil, olive oil. Not oil and olive oil, just oil. And um, rosemary thyme. Simple. Salt. Keep your French onion soups simple, fellas. Simple. Simplicity is king, if done right. I do not advise doing that. I'm a bit of a kamikaze maniac, so yeah. Don't do what you see on TV, folks. I mean, actually, you can do most things I do. Just not maybe not that. I'm not liable for the damages to your fingertips. My fingertips are already mangled after years of doing that in the kitchen. So I just can't be bothered to use tongs. I never use tongs. The chicken breast is done. Yeah, I'll just grab it right off the grill. It's all right. Just be quick, like quick as fuck, no problems. I mean, but if it's like sustained heat, so if you're like pulling 24 chicken breasts off of a grill, then okay, that's gonna hurt. I'll tell you what, that is gonna hurt. But just like one or two, it's like all right, no problem. Cooking for me and my brother, no problem. Me and my mom, no problem. But me, my brother, my mom, and my dad, maybe we will run into problems with the heat. That might hurt. Okay. Just trying to clean the bottom of the pan. We're actually gonna be, as this reduces, this is all like, I mean, essentially it's flavored water, but we're gonna chuck this into. Actually, we can put it into the broth cup. It's probably a good idea. I'm just doing this to help clean off the bottom of the pan. Okay. Oh, perfect timing. Okay. It's actually starting to get black. All right, we gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. I'm gonna use this. Get it all in there. Woo! Yeah, we're playing with fire there. Good. I'm glad we actually got some brownie. I hope you guys can see that. There's like quite a good amount of chunks at the bottom there. That's great. So this is actually where I use the white wine. And we're just gonna scrape those suckers free. The suckers. Look at that. It's already darkening real nice. Cool. So yeah, we want to be stirring about every 5 minutes or so now, and we should see an abundance of souks forming. That is the goal. Souks equals flavor. Caramelized goodness. But it is browning nicely. I want these onions to be like fairly dark before I add the broth. Because like, make no mistake, that broth is going to make this look real dark. But it'll be a lie. And we're not doing that. Nope. We're going to have some nice, rich caramelized onions. That's the goal. But yeah, now we're just playing a waiting game, really. Um, oh yeah. Oh man. Okay, I was gonna buy a blowtorch. I haven't bought a blowtorch yet. This would be the perfect dish to have a blowtorch, because I can just blowtorch the cheese on top. All right. That's got to be an investment that I need. We will be getting the blowtorch. It's like, psh, who doesn't need a blowtorch? You know, pocket flamethrower. That'd be dope. I mean, if only we made that investment in Elon Musk's flamethrowers like 5 years ago, then we could use that. That would be fucking sick. But I think they're stupidly expensive now. I have no idea. That Elon Musk guy is quite a crazy fella. Not really sure what he's up to. Yeah, I saw a news headline though. I don't really watch the news or pay attention to it, but I saw a news headline and kind of gave me the impression that Elon's trying to take over the world. So that's cool. All hail Supreme Leader Elon. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully not as bad as the other Supreme Leaders out there. Yo, what's up, Ivy? Oh, yo. Yeah, French onion soup is quite a delicacy. Very, very simple da, but delicious. So much flavor. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Always happy to have you. So yeah, right now we are just darkening up our onions and getting some of them souks on the bottom. Just chilling, vibing, letting this simmer down. And we got our mushrooms, good to go. Oh yeah, the garlic in there is nice, and the wine and beef broth, so good. Gonna add a little more salt to those. I should be careful though because I'm sure this beef broth is gonna be mega salty. Let me actually read the package. Hold on. 300 milligrams. That's like, how many tablespoons is that? 1 tablespoon, I think, is 25. Holy shit, that's a lot of salt. Wait, no, 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters, which is the same as a gram. Like 1 milliliter to 1 gram is equal. So that's 300. I need to do some quick maths. And by quick maths, I mean I'm gonna use a calculator. Let's find out how much salt is in this little container. So 300 divided by 15. 20. There are 20 tablespoons of salt? Holy shit. 20 tablespoons of salt in this one container. I feel like that can't be right. But wait, yeah. Wait, 3. I should know this conversion rate, dude. What am I doing? Let's see. Okay, so mg to ml. Are they the same? Milligram is a thousands. Wait. Okay, wait, no, I'm right. Yeah. ml equals mg. Wait, what? We gotta hold on. We gotta dig deeper. So 300 milligrams is zero point 0.3 milliliters, and 1 tablespoon is 15 mil. Wait, what? Okay, that's like I just like burped mid what? Uh, okay, never mind. That's not that much salt. That's less than a tablespoon. Okay, all right. Thank God my math and conversion rate is not good. Okay, there should be some souks now. Yes. A nice golden brown. Yes. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to hit it with the wine. It's wine time, baby. That white Sauvignon Blanc. Crystal clear. Just going to scrape them goodnesses off the bottom. Them goodnesses. Yes, sir. Yeah, these are looking great. keeping that bottom of the pan clean, and then allowing it to stick to the bottom and doing it all over again. So yeah, every about 5 minutes, we'll give that a stir. Should be plenty. Alright. Let's see. How can we entertain chat? Okay. Guess the famous president on my socks right now. Any guesses? Yo, the person who guesses it right, what can I give you? I'll give you $10, no, $20 gift card to 7-Eleven. If you guess the president on my socks, I'll give you a $20 gift card to 7-Eleven. Or I'll give you like 20 bucks worth of Robux. I got about 20 bucks worth of Robux on my Roblox account if anyone wants Robux. And this goes on the YouTube as well. So anybody guessing on YouTube, they're all legible. You don't gotta like, you don't gotta subscribe. Just guess the president on my socks right now. This offer is valid till the end of the month. Merry Christmas. Limited time only, guess my presidential socks. Who might they be? Could be anyone. How many presidents? I have no idea. No. American. American president. No hints. No hints will be allowed in this session. $20 worth of Robux? That's a lot to give away. But $20 7-Eleven tokens, that's not too bad. You get 20 bucks of Robux either way with that thing. Or maybe just like 20 Slurpees. I mean, 7-Eleven's got everything you need. Oh, thank heaven. 24/7. Should hit the local servo. I mean, I don't think. Wait. Ivan, do you guys have 7-Elevens in Australia? I feel like you do. I don't remember. There totally has to be 7-Elevens there. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, I thought so. I feel like they're a global franchise. Why do I have presidential socks? Well, it's a long story. So I was in the shopping mall, right? And I had a particular I had a particular hankering for some fresh. And when I'm talking fresh, I mean like fresh, like Phresh, fresh socks. And I walk into the American Eagle, right? So I was probably like 16, 16 at the time. I still got these socks. Hell yeah, it's got a one hole in the toe, but it's fine. It's still wearable. Um, so I walk into the American Eagle with a hankering for some fresh socks, and they just happen to be having a sock sale. So during the sock sale, it was buy one get one. Maybe this camera's the best. I bought 6 pairs of socks for the price of 3, and there just so happened to be some presidential socks. I don't know if y'all saw it. I hope not. I hope not. I hope it was quick enough. But shit, I might have just ruined it. But yes, I bought a bunch of socks. There was a nice sale, and I got some nice long socks. It's not Abraham Lincoln, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm freaking bald now. Crazy. Crazy. But it's cool. It was time for it to go. I might get some earrings and stuff too. Changed my look too. Went shopping. Got this shirt. Um, bought some other stuff too. Just kind of revamped my style, my look. I do that every like 7 years probably. Wait, the last time I did it was my final year of high school. That was grade 12. So that was 26. No, what year did I grad? 2016? I don't know. I think maybe 2016. Um, so yeah, I hadn't like done any really updates since then. I mean, I bought stuff here and there. I'm a thrifty guy. So I go to thrift stores and stuff. Just buy stuff that I like to see. But this time I went like super wacky. I definitely did not. I definitely would not typically buy clothes like this, but I was like, yeah, let's just embody someone else today and just go shopping. Um, and that was fun. I bought like a long sleeve baby blue shirt that says like Edmonton, Canada on it. It's pretty colorful. It's nice though. It looks really good. Some other stuff. I got a NASA shirt. That was cool. It's like $5. I've always wanted a NASA shirt. All right, these are looking pretty good. They don't really. I don't think they need to get more brown than this. I'm gonna give them a little taste. Okay, so I'm gonna get these adequately salted now. I barely added any, and I'm aware and wary of the amount of salt in that broth. And also, we got some in the mushrooms. It's not gonna go too crazy. Just gonna give it a taste. Yeah, sweeten up nicely. Okay. Um, I'm eager to add the mushrooms, but yeah, part of me really wants to wait, so we're gonna do that. French onion soup is like a game of patience, honestly. Yeah, what's up, Pierce? Doing some French onion today. Some good shit. Just a French classic, you know. You know how it is. I ain't never actually made this before though, so this is a little experiment, but not too hard, not difficult. French onion soup, simple, basic, fun. Just be patient with it, and just watch your onions. Really, they don't burn too fast, but yeah, you don't want to get too much burnt in there. That will just taste like poop. Burnt onions taste like poop. Stinky, stinky, poopy, poopy. No good. Willy Wonka? No, it's not Willy Wonka. I should get some Willy Wonka socks though. Like some with like purple swirls and shit. That'd be kind of cool. I'm thinking like Starry Night socks, but it's just like Willy Wonka's face is like slapped onto that. That might be cool. It's not Barack. No. One day someone will get it. I wish I had Barack Obama socks. That'd be sick. Dude, I got a Barack Obama poster. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. I'm actually selling it on the Facebook Marketplace, but no one's freaking contacted me yet. I can't believe it. Hold on. Where is it? Barack, where are you? Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm coming. Alright, this poster is for sale. Anybody that wants to buy it, you can. Check it out. Good old Barack Obama, just chilling, vibing. He's got a 420 sign there. Pretty sick. I'll hang it up right now. There we go. Okay, this is starting to burn. Holy shit. Please don't burn. Oh no. Alright, don't look now, but that's definitely dark. That's definitely getting into the burnt zone. That is like just barely horrible. But we're gonna let it go this time, it's fine. We can use that. Might add some depth. Might might just make it taste like shit, who knows. That's what I get for getting my Barack poster. Pretty cool though, that's a good spot for it. I was thinking of smoking weed and then cooking, but that didn't happen. Decided against it. But if I was, this would be a beautiful, um, a delectable centerpiece for such a stream. So I'll consider it. But cooking something I've never cooked before on stream, high as fuck, I don't know. That might be a recipe for pain. Just pain. Like me cutting them onions baked as shit. I don't know. I might have hurt myself badly. But these onions are nice and brown. That's good. That is what we want. You want that signed? Yeah, I can give it to you signed, sure. Okay. I'll give whoever guesses the socks this poster free of charge. It still will taste good high. It'll taste even better high. But it tastes good. It tastes good. We didn't burn it. There was like a bit of char, but it was small enough that it actually didn't really affect the flavor too much in a negative way. It didn't affect the flavor in a negative way at all, I would actually say, which is good. If you get like the whole bottom of the pan just black, then okay, that's gonna be not good. But we got it. We got it. Okay, last little taste here. Mm. Yeah, we're getting rich. We're getting rich. So now would be a great time to add our mushrooms and garlic. These mushrooms and garlic together here with rosemary. I cooked a beef broth and white wine into the mushrooms as well. Should help marry these flavors up nicely. And it's definitely not traditional to have mushrooms in your French onion soup. But hey, I like mushrooms. I hope you like mushrooms. These mushrooms add a lot of good flavor. They go well with everything here as well. Mushrooms, onions, like that's just champignon. That's just a classic combo. Onion and champignon. Yes, please. More, please. And I'm gonna let it like brown on the bottom one last time, and then we're gonna deglaze with the broth and get it simmering. Wood tooth man. Alright, stream. People on stream have unfair advantage. It might be. It's Wood tooth man himself. George Washington. That's the man. That's the man. All right, you want this poster or you want a $20 7-Eleven gift card? Which would you prefer? First try, yeah, more like sixth. That's totally not fair, but it's fine. You're a loyal subscriber, so Yeah, a hug's fair. A hug is fair. I'll give you a really nice, like, I'll just hold on. Yeah, no, definitely. I'll give you a hug in person. It'll probably be warmer, like a warmer hug that probably didn't feel that very much. But I'll give you a real life one. Okay, that is getting ready. Oh, yes. That okay. That there. That is exactly what you want. I'm bringing this camera in. That darkness there. That's exactly what you're looking for. If you can hit that every time, you are singing and winning. We're just gonna dump the rest of that broth in there. It's all goodness. Okay. Now, I'm just scraping off the bottom of the pan, and then we're gonna bring this up to simmer. Well, we're gonna bring it up to a boil first, and then bring it down to a simmer. The boil will emulsify the fats with the liquid, and then the simmer will just marry the flavors nicely. Some soups you don't want to boil. Um, you want to just simmer them because it will make it cloudy. The broth, it will make it cloudy. So you want to be wary of that depending on what kind of soup you're making. Um, like if you're doing a consomme, which is obviously very niche, I don't like not many people are going to be making consommes. They're kind of a pain in the ass to be honest. Um, but yeah, some soups you don't want to boil, and you don't want to boil them because they will get cloudy. Especially consomme. Consomme is like that clear French soup. And they actually get that. We can do one on stream. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. It's really cool to watch a consomme um, be formed, actually. Okay, so I need a little bit more broth. I mean, to be honest, we could just use the rest of this. It might make it gross. Hold on. I need to taste this. I don't want it to be too concentrated. Hmm. You know what? It'd actually probably be fine if we just add the rest of this. So, 3 cups of water and 1 container of that. So 6 cups total. And then we will simmer it down for a while. Garlic skin in there somehow. Yeah, so we're going to bring it up to a boil. Then we're going to simmer it down to about, not like 2/3 of the original amount. And that should serve us just well, just fine. So, boil for me, cauldron, boil. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. I don't know what to do with all this French onion soup, so, uh, uh, shit. We're gonna, uh, give it away. We're giving it away. Nah, I don't think I can do that. I mean, I could bring it to like a soup kitchen. I think you can do that. I'm trying to think. I gotta think of a spell. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. What else rhymes with bubble? This French onion soup will be good. No, it will be done in a double. Ah. Yeah, I sound like that old man from Pokemon. I want to thank you for saving my turtle. No problem, mister. It's alright, no one needs to know what I'm talking about. Have I made a creme brulee? Um, personally, no. Personally, I have not. Um, but they're not too bad. You just have to make a custard, um, which can be a bit annoying. And then you just get some sugar on top, and that's where you get that blowtorch. Just get that shit on there, nice and good. But creme brulee is like, how would you even make it? I'm trying to think of how to make a custard. To be honest, I don't know. But I freaking love creme brulee. It's so good. Potato and leek is solid. That is a solid ass soup. Nice. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. French onion is super good. Super, super good. Very solid, simple, delectable. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Kobe! We got it. We got it. Nobody dabs anymore, but you know what? We're whipping and dabbing all over them fools. Who cares? Who cares? I wonder if it's illegal to drink on stream. That would suck. So yeah, now we're just waiting for this to boil. Nene and Juju. I don't know. Wait, what's the Nene? I think Nene is like. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's like this. We're Nene and we're whipping and we're dabbing. We're doing everything, bro. Like just gonna bust a move. You know, do here. Wait. Let's see if I can do the moonwalk. Hold on. Put a little bit of practice into it, but not quite like MJ status. Um, what else I got? Shit. Okay, that wine hit me quick. Um. Hiya! Yo, we're vibing. Purely vibing. Yo, he's clean with the walk, bro. Yeah, let's see what like oh, I can do the shuffle. Can't really. I think you gotta see the feet. But hold on. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can really tell. It's just like all on the feet. But we got the footwork. We got the footwork. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is since actually I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, we got this will be our a soup container. It says soup on it, so you know it's for soup. So what we're gonna do is I hope it's ceramic, so it doesn't really go in the oven, but we're gonna put it in the oven. All right. Don't tell my mother. Don't tell my mother. So what we want to do is just simply melt that cheese. So I'm going to take this. Actually, let's use a proper slice, and we're gonna we're gonna cut the crust off in a particular way that it fits properly on top of this thing right here. So we're just gonna eyeball it. It's fine, you know. Nobody cares. So like that. I'll take the. There we go. It's working good. Okay. Nice. Okay. This is more like an octagon, but it's fine. So that's gonna sit. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but it's gonna sit right on top there, and it's gonna be our platform for us to just douse this thing with cheese. That's what we're gonna do. And no, don't you think that I'm gonna waste the spread? I'm gonna eat it now. Oh, it's boiling. Okay, it's boiling. That is great. That is a boil right there. Give it a stir, and we're gonna just let it simmer for about an hour. But I can take out some now and taste it. You don't have to do the whole hour. I'll just have it cooking later. Okay. Let's give it a little flavor saver. Thank you for the compliment on my cake as well. Yeah, that was precisely manufactured to do maximum damage. Oh, hot. Mm. Yeah, that needs to simmer down. Um, maybe, maybe about um 3 inches. That's quite a simmer, but maybe like 2 inches. Just for like an hour. Just let it go. It's veggies in there, so like I mean, especially mushrooms. The onions in there, it's not gonna be a problem. For those to be overcooked, it's fine. Dude, I'm literally like already drunk. Don't tell the Twitch people. Don't tell them, okay? It's just you and me right now. The, it's not against the law in Canada. I'll show you my ID. If you need to see ID, photo ID, I will show it to you, okay? But we're vibing now. We're vibing now. So, um, yeah, really, there's not like a whole lot to do. I can just eat this crust. Dempster's, some of that Dempster's goodness. 100%, 100% whole wheat grains, Asian grains with quinoa. Baked, baked in Canada. Yeah, best not be baked anywhere else. Represent. You know what I'm saying? Represent. I also got cinnamon buns. Check it out. No, I didn't make them myself. Not the best baker, but they're good. They're really good. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's about it. We just like it's just gotta do its thing now. Gonna Just gonna wait for that. I want to eat it now. To be completely truthful with you, I want to eat it right this moment. But that just wouldn't do the soup justice. Like this soup, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes love and care, and we're just not there yet. Oh, I'm cold. Yo, check out this sticker. I bought bananas the other day. There's a pineapple on the sticker. That's crazy. I love pineapples, but that's not a pineapple. That's a banana. So why would they? What are they thinking? Why wouldn't Stitch be holding a banana? It's a banana sticker. But I guess they wanted to be different. I don't know. You can't. You can't. You can't possibly like understand what's going through the people's minds who made such decisions. Oh, there's a banana sticker. Let's put a pineapple on it. Okay, let's do that. We got pineapple stickers for bananas now. You know, next they're gonna have banana stickers for pineapples, and all hell's gonna break loose because no one's gonna understand what the hell's going on. No one's gonna know. Like, okay, wait, is this a banana or is this a pineapple? I'm confused. It's really, you know, life is getting harder by the second, and that doesn't help. I love Lilo and Stitch though. That's sick. I don't know why Lilo and Stitch is on there. Why they're bringing him back. Maybe they're doing some sort of promotion or something like Disneyland's or something. But I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. I would definitely watch that movie again. But not really the type to watch movies by myself. Especially after drinking wine. Usually I'll just go for a walk. Okay, we're gonna. This is fine. This is not wasteful. I'm gonna eat it later. Kobe. Oh, one more time. Kobe. A Kobe. That's 2 for 3. Kobe Bryant. Oh. Um. Chris Tucker. Um. Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce missed. Michael Jackson. All right. Well, we all know who the basketball players are and aren't. Boom. Boom. Behind the back. Left-handed. Behind the back. Between the legs. Okay. That didn't work. I'm gonna like post it up. Like. Oh wait. Fade away. Ugh. I got it. I got it. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story. It was a rainy day, 2014. I was in gym class. All my friends were there. I consider them my family. It was basketball day. I loved basketball day. Always did. But this basketball day, I didn't love so much. So on that fateful day, how many years ago was that? 8 years ago. I'm just gonna hope that my math was right. Um, uh, yeah. So here we are, lining up, picking teams. Captains are picked. We got Noah. Noah is like tall as shit. He's like at least 3 inches taller than me. And I'm like 6'2", 6'1". I don't even know. 6'1" or 2, something like that. He's like 6'5". So he's a big boy, and he's like the captain. And then we got Gershon. He's the other captain. You know, we were tight. All of us were tight. We were all boys. Like I said, I consider my family, right? But I don't know. I guess they just didn't see the same way as me. So captains have been chosen. We're lined up. The boys. We're lined up. Okay. I'll turn that down. It's a little hot. So we're lined up. I was picked last. Ah! I can't believe it. I don't know why. Why was I picked last? I was like the third tallest guy in the class, but they didn't care. They didn't care. I mean, all of them balled. I didn't ball at all. I just went home at lunch because, like, fuck. Why would I? What am I gonna do at school at lunch? I'd not eat. No, no way. I'll just go home, make a sandwich, come back. Never balled. They would always ball at lunchtime, so you know, I guess they knew I didn't ball very much. I'm not actually not that good at basketball, so it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. But like, come on, guys. I got picked last. That's messed up. I thought we were friends. Apparently not. I never spoke to them again. That's not true. Definitely saw them in the hallways and stuff. But that. Oh, there's a bread. Hold on. I'm gonna prove my my baller ability. We're gonna go off the barack and in. You guys ready for this? Oh shit! Yo, we actually got it. That's sick. Yo, Barack's my homie. You know he balls. You know he balls. I don't know why. I just got a feeling that he plays ball. Ugh. Okay, let's see how this tastes. I hope that was on camera. I really do. I really do. It's cold. It's cold out here. Okay, okay, okay. This soup will warm us up. Here we go. It needs more time, and not the herb. But yeah, we want this to simmer on low for like a while. But for the sake of the production, let's just finish it now. Looks great. It definitely needs salt. I'm gonna salt it. But something to be wary when you're cooking soups, especially that the salt levels intensify. So you really want to be wary of that while you're cooking soup in particular. So I'm just gonna soup this, or I'm gonna soup this soup real quick with a little bit of soup, and then the soup is gonna be souped properly, and we're all gonna be happy. That's good. And by soup I mean salt in half of those cases. So I'm gonna toast this because we ain't got time otherwise, and we ain't got no blowtorch. So I'm gonna get some mozzarella, and we're gonna grate it up, as well as some Gouda, and we're gonna grate that up, and then we're gonna eat it, and it's gonna be great. Pussy, 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 marijuana. I wanna smoke weed every day, and I'm gonna eat your whole ass like an iguana. I know your mama sleeping on me every night when she calm all over. Uh, I was gonna say something uh, that wasn't really congruent with the theme, and as a rapper, I'm not gonna condone such verbiage. I mean, I could be anything I want, really. I could be a fish. If I wanted to be a fish. I could be an iguana. Very aggressive iguana. Protects his territory with a fierce amount of love and tenderness. And we got Gouda. Let's not forget the Gouda, because that's a Gouda. That's a Gouda cheese. Alright, nice. Some of that Gouda went directly into the soup. That's great. I love that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish off that bottle of wine, and we're not gonna regret it in the morning. Oh, that's right in the camera. This is why you don't get drunk on stream. That's a stupid idea. That that is not a normal occurrence. I don't think I've had alcohol in. Okay, well, I went to. To be fair, I went back to my old work. I worked as a bartender. I went back, just like say hi. I got a couple beers then. But other than that, that was like last month. Other than that, I don't think I've had a drop of alcohol in the since the last Christmas party. So literally almost a year. Actually, no, I definitely drank at work. I mean, not while I was working, but like afterwards. Maybe like 6 months. Okay, so we got some cheese on top. This is excellent. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this in the oven. And that's why you put the bread there, so you can have the cheese sitting right on top. So here we go. That is in the oven. What we're gonna do, I've turned the oven on to bake, but now I'm turning on to broil because I'm a maniac. And we're gonna eat this cheese. Get it all over the floor. Still eat it though. And we're turning on to broil because the broil option is the top part of the oven. So the heat blares down on the only part that we need to be cooked, the cheese. And we're chilling. That's all we need. We just need the cheese to melt. A little bit of a, it'd be nice if a little bit of the skin, like a browning on top of that cheese formed. That would be delightful. Absolutely splendid. But, ceramic, which is what those little bowls are made of, is susceptible to cracking to high heat. So we gotta be careful. Broil, it broils at 550 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane. That's like 270 degrees Celsius, something like that. Um, yeah, so that's really hot, and that will definitely destroy that little bowl, and my mom might gut me. So we don't want that to happen. Onion soup dance. Onion soup. Yeah, got onion soup coming very soon. It's gonna be good in my mouth. Oh, it's gonna be good to consume that onion soup in my mouth. Yes, please. Get that cheese. Mm 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 mm. This is why I don't drink. Fuck. There's a very particular reason why I don't partake. Cause like, what is going on right now? I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth. It just comes. Okie dokie. Put away all of our stuff. And in about 30 seconds, if we don't pull that French onion soup out of the oven, we might have a catastrophe upon ourselves. So let us do such a task. We must partake in the task of removing said soup from the oven eth. Thou art going to be too hot to the mouth touch. Okay, okay. Just gotta. Ooh, Ooh! Yes! Oh, it's beautiful! Oh my god, look at that! That is soup! We nailed it! That's hype. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I can't touch it, it's too hot. But look at that. We got some of that browning on there. That was exactly what I was hoping for. It melted perfectly. I've got goosebumps right now. Hairs are standing up on end. That's excellent. I'm so glad. Okay, and then we're gonna taste this soup because we might be done simmering. It's probably reduced to about 2/3 of what its original value was. It looks really nice and dark. Let's give that a little flavor savor. Ow, 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 that's hot. Yeah, it's really freaking hot. All right, it's getting there. That is French onion soup. I still need salt. That's a pretty low sodium broth that I used. So yeah, I'm just gonna add my own, which I prefer anyways. Okay. Here we go. This is too hot. But yes, oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. 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 That's like that's just like a spoonful of cheese and bread, but we're gonna enjoy it. All right. Oh, smokes. Thank you God for presenting us with this idea. I woke up yesterday morning. I was just like that's an image, but like there I was. I was in bed, right? And then I just I woke up. I was like French onion soup, and I was like I have to make it. And so here we are. The next day, I've got all the supplies, and we've made the soup, and now we're eating it with our mouths. Barack Obama's here with us to enjoy it, and everyone else who is at the Twitch stream is here to enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and have a good night. I'm gonna go enjoy this soup just by myself. A little bit wine drunk, but it's fine. It's cool. It's totally good. Looks so good. Hell yeah, it does. I'm glad you appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you very much. Have a great night. I hope you guys sleep well tonight, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.